Hello and welcome to this video. The topic that we're going to be covering is the AI toolkit that could be used for business and banking instructors. I'm Charlotte Coates and I am an online banking instructor myself. So what are some of the things that I'm looking for in help in my classroom? Well, to start out with, we need to understand that workforce education has the primary goal of preparing students for the workforce after graduation. So in order to keep education current, instructors have to keep their fingers on the pulse of their industry. Every industry is currently dealing with its relationship to AI. Instructors have to ask themselves, how can AI be harnessed to help those working in our industries before asking how to harness it in the classroom? The first tool that I like to use in the classroom would be quizzes. It's a fun way to build interactive course materials to engage students with a game-like experience. It'll also allow instructors to track student performance and provide valuable insight. Will also allow us as instructors to use documents that we've already created to be used to create assessments within the program. So this is really important for topics like banking, which can be hard to find resources online. Now, if you don't have any resources, they can also help you to create questions from other topics, prompts, and experts. So tool number 2 would be Grammarly. So bank industry leaders say they need bankers who have strong communication skills. An AI-powered writing assistant can help students learn how to compose professional communications, and it can also check for grammar mistakes, spelling errors, punctuation issues, and help with improving their vocabulary. They can also use it to check for plagiarism, and we instructors can use this tool to help clarify our lesson plans and give constructive feedback to students. Tool 3 that I like to use in the classroom would be Canva. Business and banking students will need to understand how to create and present dynamic reports, projects, and presentations. And Canva really helps take down that technological barrier and empower students to learn how to use these tools to create engaging materials. Now, there are a lot of potential challenges and ethical considerations to take in mind. There has been an acceleration of the digital revolution. So while the digital revolution has brought banking massive opportunities to grow and increase profits, there is a downside. The digital world has expanded and continues to expand at a breakneck pace. So this has led to a lag in regulatory oversight and unforeseeable cybersecurity risks. We've also seen an economic fragmentation that's been gaining momentum across the globe. Globalization was once viewed as a boon that could only benefit us all, and however, with recent years, we have seen a growing threat of rising populism, nationalism, and protectionism. We have witnessed pandemics and strikes, and there is a heightened uncertainty in global supply chains and international governance practices. We'll also have to think about the carbon footprint. One of the biggest arguments against the use of AI is the carbon footprint left behind. AI relies on large data centers which run 24/7 and are estimated to contribute between 2.5% and 3.7% of the world's annual carbon emissions. The energy required to train one AI model can emit hundreds of tons of carbon. That's roughly the same amount of hundreds of U.S. households. Now, we're also living in a digital age where consumers are expecting more transparency, and activists online are holding banks to a higher level than they ever have before. So consumers are being very vocal about what they expect from the industry, and industry will have to acknowledge that. There are also potential limitations within our classroom. So we know that there's AI, but do we know where we can use AI? AI can come in handy in a number of areas such as grading, data-driven instruction, and research, and this will allow us to boost our productivity elsewhere. It can be very easy to fall behind, however, so we want to make sure that we are staying quite ahead of the business trends. We need to embrace technological shifts and upskill, and don't wait for the last minute to fill our knowledge gaps. Stay ahead of the game. Moving forward, banks are going to look for ways to reach customers in new ways. So workforce educators will have to remain responsive. The next decade of banking will bring new challenges, so stay adaptive. And data privacy will remain a concern moving forward. Civil society, watchdogs, and regulators will be involved in strengthening regulations. If you would like to look at the references that I've used to create this presentation, they're here, and you can use these to look further in depth or look for other tools that you may find that you